Today, we are diving into something absolutely fundamental, something that every single living thing on this planet has in common. We are talking about the cells. The cell is literally the reason why you are alive right now. Every breath you take, every thought in your brain, every heartbeat, all of it comes down to these tiny, incredible structures. So let's get into it. So, what actually is a cell? Simply put, it's the smallest unit of life. And I mean the smallest. You cannot have life without cells. Think about it, a tree, a mushroom, a dog, you, all made of cells. Now, here is something wild. Some creatures out there are just one single cell. One. Bacteria, for example. Just one cell. And it's alive, it moves, it eats, it reproduces. Meanwhile, your body, 37 trillion cells. The number is so big it's almost impossible to imagine. And all of them working together right now just to keep you going. Alright, let's talk about cell membrane. Every cell has one, and honestly I love this part. Think of the membrane as a cell's skin, or even better, think of it as a bouncer at a club. It decides who gets in, who gets kicked out. It is made of something called a phospholipid bilayer, basically a double layer of fat molecules, and it's a semi-permeable, which means it lets some things through but blocks others. For example, oxygen, come on in. And random toxins? Absolutely not. The cell membrane is the first line of defense, and without it, the cell simply falls apart. Now, this is my favorite part, the nucleus. If the cell is a city, the nucleus is the government, it controls everything. Inside the nucleus, you have DNA, the most incredible molecule in existence. Your entire body, your eye color, your height, how your heart is built, all of it is written in that DNA. The nucleus also has a nuclear envelope around it, like its own little wall, and inside it has a nucleus which produces ribosomes. And here is an important thing to remember. Only eukaryotic cells have a nucleus. Prokaryotic cells, no nucleus at all. But we will get deep into that in next video. So inside the cell, we also have these amazing little structures called organelles. And each one has a very specific job, like workers in a factory. The mitochondria is probably the most famous one. It produces ATP, which is basically the energy currency of the cell. No mitochondria, no energy, no life. Then you have ribosomes, tiny but incredibly important. They build proteins. Rough ER works with ribosomes to make more proteins. Smooth ER handles fats and lipids. The Golgi body acts like a post office. It packages everything up and ships it where it needs to go. And lysosomes, they are the cleanup crew, breaking down waste and old parts. Every single one of these has a role, and without any of them, the whole system starts to break down. Now, here is something really interesting. Not all cells are the same. Plant cells and animal cells are both eukaryotic, but they have some key differences. Plant cells have a cell wall, a rigid outer layer that gives them structure. They also have chloroplasts, which is where photosynthesis happens, turning sunlight into food. Incredible, right? Animal cells do not have either of those. Instead, animal cells are more flexible in shape. But both types share the same essentials: nucleus, mitochondria, ribosomes, cell membrane. The foundation is the same, the details differ. And that is it for today. We covered what a cell is, the membrane, the nucleus, the organelles, and the difference between plant and animal cells. I hope this made things click for you, because once you understand cells, so much of biology starts to make sense. In the next video, we are going to deep into prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells, the differences, the details, and why it actually matters. You do not want to miss that one. So like the video, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.